Alrighty, hello everyone. We'll take a closer look at everything here. So first off, we have the antenna. It's a UHF antenna, SMA female there. We get it focus. We have the radio. It's 16 channel UHF, analog and DMR. One thing about this radio that I've liked so far, if you can see it there, maybe there, it has 3 points where the belt clip actually connects. 2 on the sides like it usually is, and then 1 on the top there. That's one feature I really like about this so far. One thing that I have noticed about this radio, you have to take the side dust cover off. 2 maybe, if I can get it. There we go. Side dust cover off to access the side, or the accessory port. Sorry. The accessory port also acts as the programming port for it. It is a Motorola 2-pin connector, so it's a little bit closer than the standard Kenwood 2-pin, such as the Baofangs that they use that connector. So that's one thing for the amateur radio world and business world, that if you're not already using Motorola's, that's one thing there. Comes with a battery charger. I do really like this. It actually tells you what each LED means. So if it's charging, it will have a red light illuminated, fully charged green, and I assume if it's just plugged in without a radio in there or battery in there, it's on the yellow there. We'll take a look at the back of it. It's 12 volt input, and the output is 8.4 volts or 600 milliamps. We have the accessory card there. Next, we have the a CD that came with the programming cable. I assume this has the programming software on there, as well as the driver. Not positive about that. We'll take a look at that in a little bit on the computer. Here's the programming cable. As I mentioned, it does have the Motorola 2-pin connector compared to the Kenwood. I don't have one available right now, otherwise I'd show you. Here's the battery for the radio. If we zoom in here, I get it to focus. There we go. It's a 1600 milliamp hour battery, 7.4 volts. Model number is the BL54, standing for the RT54 radio. As I mentioned before, we have the power adapter and this nice hand strap. Really nice there. Also, we have the Retevis RT54 manual. This manual is actually pretty good. I just took a quick look at it. Of course, the Chinese to English, as some people refer to it, Chinglish, I believe. It's still in there, but it's much better than, I'm going to compare this to like the Baofeng manual, where you can tell it's terrible in there. This is actually a really good manual there for it, and that gives you a lot of information in that. That is everything that came in the package with the radio. Next, we'll take a look at the programming software and what the radio actually comes pre-programmed with, and we'll program some frequencies in there for it to so we can do some testing on it. Hello everyone, this is KD9FAL back here. We're going to show you, this is the radio that we're reviewing today. We're going to show you how to get the software, programming software, and what to do on that exactly. So, as you can see, it's the RT54 DMR and analog radio, $126.99. You can select which cord you need there. Here's all the information. If you want to find it, you can go to retevis.com and search for the RT54. So, to get the programming software, you go to retevis.com, as you see here, support, then resources. You'll open a new tab. You'll scroll down to where it says RT54. You'll click on that, it'll download a zip file, and you'll need to unzip it and install the program. So here is the program itself. We already have the radio connected here, so we'll download the radio, read it, read radio. And this does use a prolific USB driver. That's what I expected. Let's sit. Port. COM3, I believe. Okay. We'll read it again. As I mentioned, it does use a prolific USB driver, so you'll have to go into your device manager and find out which COM port it is using here. So as the radio is downloading here, we'll wait for it to download, and we'll show you what exactly the radio has in it. We'll go over some of the specifications actually. So UHF radio, 400 to 470 megahertz, 16 channels, puts out 5 watts on high and 1 watt on low. And I can see on the radio it just finished downloading. Read successfully. Here's our model information here. If we go to per radio set, that's radio settings. So you have your key parameters, what you want your side key on the radio to do below the push to talk button. It only has one side key, as most radios do have two, but it does a lot of things on there. We can turn it off, null. There we go. This computer's running slow. We have an alarm function, alarm on, alarm off. We can turn the Vox on and off. We can switch the power levels if we want to monitor it. Turn the monitor on in case you have a weak signal in there. Turn the squelch off. Set the squelch level. You can put it on a scan. Talk around frequency if you're using a repeater. Your one-touch access that you have here, if you want to call a specific user ID or talk group, just with that one key you'll do that. You can have it announce your channel ID, announce your power, how much battery you have left, announce your channel type, whether it be analog or digital, and announce the user ID. I'm not positive if that's the your user ID or the user ID of the talk group if you're in digital mode. We'll close that out there. You can also set how long your button has to be for you to push it. Your basic parameters, squelch, you have power on, tone, low battery, volume when you turn it on, how long intervals to announce that your battery's low, what language you like it in, Chinese or English, power save, radio number. I'm not positive what that is, but you also have a power on voice, different modes, what you want it to say there each time. You can set them to whatever you like. Enter time. Not positive what that is, but once I figure it out, I'll come back and show you. Play volume, not positive. And then when you switch channels, what you want it to say. So you can have channel or just whichever one you would like there. So your Vox settings, if you want to turn it on, you can do that. And then your mic gain. Also DTMF, if you have a push talk ID, you can have that set there. Alright, under channel info, you have all your channels 1 through 16. We'll go through and show you what the pre-programmed frequencies are. 410, 375 megahertz, digital channel. There's a bunch of different information there. We'll go ahead and show you how to program one channel, then I'll do all the rest off camera so it won't take a long time. I'll probably do another video on how to program it actually, but just give you an overview of it here. And then channel 2, 415 megahertz. 3, 410. Again, 411. This is actually flipping through the channels really quickly, which is surprising because a lot of times other programming softwares take time to load into all your channel settings there. Alright, that's all the channel settings. You have your basic information. This is your radio ID. If you're an amateur radio, you go to radioid.net and get an ID there for DMR. And then different information about your DMR talk groups. Your contacts list, so your talk groups, you can name it there, what type of call it is, group, individual, or all call, and then the ID. Then below that you have a group list or receive group, and you can add in each talk group there. Then you have your scan list, so which channels you'd like to have scanning there. So to program a channel, we'll just use a repeater that I have around it here, 442.775. Copy that over. That's a 5 megahertz offset. I believe it goes to 447.775, and it does, looking at the paper here. We'll put that on analog since that is an analog repeater. Power level, we'll have it on high. Bandwidth. Transmit, you want that on always allowed. Receive squelch. If you don't want the repeater ID into your radio, you can have it on QT, which is the CTCSS tone, or you have it on carrier, and just any signal that pops up, you'll be able to hear it. Since this is a ham radio repeater, you don't want PTTID on. Mnemonic squelch, we're going to do QT/DQT, which is also CTCSS and PL tone. We'll turn it on QT since that's PL. We'll have that off. We want the transmit on. That's a 1, 2, 3 PL. And you can program your timeout timer, your alert, timeout timer alert again, and then the reset after it's done. Not positive that's in minutes or seconds there. And then down here you have your digital information. Alright, that's programming software. We'll program a couple frequencies in to test the radio, and we'll come back later for actually go in depth programming everything. Alright, this is KD9FL. We'll see you in the next part.
Go ahead when you're ready.
Sounds good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, as you guys saw there, I had the radio volume very, very low, just past the on-off position, and that has a really loud speaker. I didn't even turn it up all the way, so that is one good feature there. Also, I'd like to mention that you can take this cover off here with the 2 screws. If you need to replace it or clean the speaker at all, if something gets in there, you can do that with this radio. So, alright. And we'll see you in the next part.
Alright, hello everyone. We're back in for the last time. I'm going to show you how the audio sounds on this radio. Now I'm going to show you how it sounds on the radio on analog and digital. Then I have a commercial radio for analog. I do not have a commercial radio for DMR, but I do have another radio capable of DMR that I will show you. So I'll make my way into the other room, and I will give you a call on the radio.
Alrighty, we're testing the DMR capabilities of the Retevis RT54. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright, we're testing the digital DMR on, I have another Retevis radio, the RT82. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, now we're testing the analog on the Retevis RT54. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, now I'm testing the commercial radio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clear.
Alright, hello again everyone. Thanks for watching this video again of the review of the Retevis RT54. This radio is a perfect radio for any business that needs just a digital capabilities to talk to another employee, or if they need analog 16 channel UHF DMR puts out 5 watts. This radio has good receive and transmit audio. One quirk I did find with my hotspot on the amateur radio side, I could transmit it on it just fine, but I could not receive the other station transmitting. It would cut in every half second or so. As I mentioned, it's a 16 channel UHF DMR radio, puts out good 5 watts, also works on analog if you don't need the DMR capabilities. Perfect for a business. If you'd like to visit or find more information about this radio or other radios that Retevis makes, visit retevis.com. retevis.com. I'd like to thank them for sending me this radio to review. Again, everything in this video was my opinion. Retevis just sent me this radio to review there, so it's all my opinion there. If you would, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. This is KD9FAL73s. We'll see you on the next one, or catch you on the air.